Get this show going, man.
Welcome to the Bleeding Burgundy Podcast, a Washington Commanders podcast for fans by fans, with your hosts, Jessy Martin.
Because 90% of them are wrong. They're fucking wrong.
Max Taman.
You've got a plate of shit and you've got a bowl of shit. They're the same thing.
Scott Hartley.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
John Taman.
What the hell was I talking about?
I just don't get it. I don't get it.
And now, the world's worst podcast host, John Taman.
Checking in once again from World's Worst Podcast Host Land. Jesse is at some kind of biker event. What's going on, Jesse? Where are you?
I am at the Fall Classic Biking Car Show at the world famous Newport News Park in Newport News, Virginia.
That is world famous, as a matter of fact. While I was over in Italy this summer, some guy said to me, "What about that park in Newport News, Virginia?" And I said, "You know, my friend goes there and does a bike show." All right, from down here in Barrow and Furnace, UK, our good friend Scott Hartley. How you doing, Scott?
I'm great, mate. Yeah, all good, thank you.
He waves at everybody. Hi, everybody. And down below is our good buddy Max. Max the Titian, how are you doing?
It's Saturday. Yeah,
You
I
adopted a
a cat, so
Yeah.
we're figuring it out.
All right.
I've never had a
likes
cat in my life, so
All right, well, everybody likes to get a little pussy on Saturday.
Whee!
Whee! All right, so let's see. This is what we've got this week. Before we go to this week, we have to go to Scott, because Scott will always give us the results from last week while whatever that band is playing is playing. All right, so the Big and Boss book is out.
It is indeed, John,
How did
and
we
we'll
do
go through
last
we'll go through the scores. It was a push this week, so Jesse, you got 11 out of 13 correct. John, you predicted 11 out of 13. Max, you were 10 out of 13, and I was also 10 out of 13.
sheesh.
So it is a push this week. So on the wins on total for the season, Jesse has 2, John has 3, I have 1. Max is still to get off the mark, but I'm sure he will. You were going for New York sides, mate, for some bizarre reason, but that's what let you down.
Max is what we call in scouse position.
On the bets front, I like what you did there.
That's me bad.
It could be. On the bets front, we'll start with Jesse. You got Tampa Bay laying the points 3.5. 100 gave you 195.24. The under in Cleveland and Philly, 25 on that. It was 42.5. It gave you 48.81. The Texans laying 6.5. 100 on that gave you 184.75. Cincinnati minus the 3.5, 100 gave you 186.96. A Tank Dell and Joe Mixon anytime touchdown, $50 gave you 254. Pittsburgh laying the points, that was 50, that gave you 97.62. Atlanta laying 6.5 on 100 for that gave you 196.15. Your totals down this week, Jesse, was 725. Your returns were $1,163.53, giving you a total profit of $438.53. So really good profit this week, mate. Well done. John, you took the points on the 1.5 minus Chicago, 50, gave you 110.30. Tampa Bay laying them points, 50 on that, was 97.62. You went under on Tennessee v Indianapolis, 97.62 return. Texas laying the points as well, 92.37. A Diggs anytime TD score, 50 on that, gave you 97.62. Green Bay laying the points, 50 on that, gave you 97.62. Najee Harris anytime touchdown, $25, gave you 48.81.
He had to break through.
He did.
He worked hard for that touchdown too, man.
Atlanta laying the points, 100 on that, gave you 196.15. And then over Atlanta, Carolina, you also took the over on that, 93.48. The Lions laying the 3, you gave you 93.48. Over 52.5, Lions and Dallas, 97.62. Bills laying the points, 100, 195.94. And Bills over against New York was, Bills was 97.62. And then you also picked the over in the Ravens versus Washington game, gave you 93.48. Your totals down was 1,450, and your returns was $1,508.58, giving you a 58.58 profit. Well done. Max,
58
the
bucks.
ones that-
Nice.
That was a lot of reading to tell me I got
It
50
was.
bucks.
yeah, $50 basically.
There's
yeah.
3 20s and I owe you change.
Exactly, dude. Jesus. The amount you put on, though, I was like, holy shit, John, when is it ever going to stop? My missus was laughing her head off going, you have spent like an hour doing this. I was like, I know. Max, Atlanta, you took the alternate line, which was minus 10.5. 100, and that gave you 176. Dobbins over 69.5 yards. He came out with 96 yards, which was 3-1 payout, gave you $200. You went under the Mike Evans yards, which was 45.5. He got 34 yards, and you also took the laying of the points in that game as a bit of a parlay. 50 on that gave you 263. But your totals down this week was 1,000. Your returns was 639. A loss of 361. For myself, I went Tampa Bay laying the points. That gave me 97.62. Pittsburgh laying the...
That's why Max had to adopt a cat, his wife said.
Exactly.
You know
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Said,
Pittsburgh laying the points, 3.5. That gave me 390.48. The big one for me, Lions laying the points. I put 300 on that. That gave me 560.87. Over in the Bills and New York Jets, 97.62. My downs this week was 775. Returns was 1146.59, giving me a profit of 371.59. So Jessy is this week's bets winning. So on the season, it's John with 2, Jessy with 2, me with 1, and Max is in the Scouse land. So Jessy is this week's bets winner.
You know, every week that
week.
you stay in Scouse land, we have to make you talk like Scouse.
And Boris says there, Jesse's got a pod at 2, but work in the Secret Service at 3.
Yeah, right.
Oh, shit.
That's right. Okay. All right, so let's see here. I guess I'm running the machine here today. So let's see. We've got all of today or all of tomorrow's games right here, so we can take a look at who's playing. We got the Cowboys and the Bears on the bye. And for the Cowboys, that's a good time to have a bye, just in time for Jerry Jones to have a shit fit and fucking blow that whole damn thing up. That's what I'd like to see. All right. So our first game of the day. Jacksonville at New England. Jacksonville is laying 5.5 points in UK. This is at Tottenham?
It is at Wembley Stadium.
This is at Wembley. Okay, so unfortunately, the good people of London have got this game that they can go to.
Poor Brits.
The Jaguars and the Patriots.
Can you pull Max across a little bit, John, if possible?
Oh, wait, yeah, I got to change the thing here. Hold on a second.
There you go.
There we
That's
go.
better.
All right, so the Jaguars are somehow favored by 5.5 points over the Patriots. The over and under is 41.5 points. Jesse, go ahead. What would you like to do?
Not a damn
Stay
thing.
in
I
bed.
don't like this game. What? Yeah.
I'll be
Stay
playing
in bed.
pickleball. Yeah, I'm going to play pickleball. I've already signed up.
This is an awful game that I will not watch. I won't bet. If you have to twist my arm, I guess I'm going to after this. I guess give me the Jags, and that's for Karen's sake and Karen's sake alone.
Okay. The Jaguars. All right. So let's see here. I think since I'm calling it out today, I'm not going to go next. Max, go ahead.
Give me the Patriots plus 5.5.
Do you want to put anything on that, Max?
Put 50 on it, sure.
Cool.
Drake May will get his first win. And Doug Peterson will get left in UK.
He's going to get locked in the Tower of London, yeah.
Yeah.
And my wife's got the keys.
Off with his head.
Photo, Scott.
All right. So
That is me, yeah.
I'm also going to pick the Jaguars, and only because I'm doing it for Karen. I'm going to pick the Jaguars because you have to pick somebody in this game. I'm not putting a damn thing down under it. Except, you know something? I will. I'm going to put $50 on the under. There's no way these two teams can even count to 41, much less do that. No way. And for all of you people that are going to go to this game, I feel bad for you. You're going to watch horrible football, and then afterwards you're going to go get a pint and, you know, like a plate of boiled fishtails and eel jelly or some shit. So
And not only do you have to watch it, they're effing paying for it too, and you know
They're
this
paying
game's
for it.
sold out.
It's sold out. You
Yeah, it
poor
always
people.
does, mate. It
Oh
always
my
does.
God. I apologize on behalf of the American people. We didn't mean to send this over to you.
There will
It's just
be
kinda what
90.
happened.
There will be 90,000 people in that stadium tomorrow.
I'll tell you
The,
what, that's I bet you that is the most people that have ever watched anyone take a shit before in all of humanity's history. And that's what's basic. They're going to watch two dogs get out there on the field and take a shit.
Yeah, as Pete just said in the chat, the Germany game this year is going to be even worse. That's the Panthers and the Giants.
Well, you don't want to rile up.
Feeding off scraps here internationally, aren't we?
That's right. We just throw. Well, the Giants.
I'm
might
gonna take the Jags in this game, obviously,
for
and I'm
you.
also gonna lay the points, and I'm gonna put $50 on it.
Oh, all right.
Oh,
All right. No faith
They
in
always
Drake
win.
May.
They always win one game in the UK, so this is their game. They're gonna win.
Okay, I hope so because last week they couldn't even score. All right,
Yeah.
so let's see. So that's everybody. You got all
That's everybody.
All right, then
Yeah.
Tennessee and Buffalo is the next game that we're going to talk about here. Tennessee is going to Buffalo to play in Buffalo. Jesus Christ. I'm not good at this part of this show. I usually don't even prepare for it. I just sit back and do it. All right, so the Bills are favored by 8.5 points. The over-under is 40.5 points. Does anybody want to touch this game? Jesse, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna take the Bills and laying the points in this game. I think I'm not sure how much we see of Amari Cooper, but the Bills are still the Bills. We got the best quarterback in the league right now, in Josh Allen, and I think they're over their little skid mark they had a few weeks ago. So give me Bills. I'm gonna lay the points, and I'll put 50 on it.
All right.
I just don't trust Will Levis, and the Titans defense isn't as good as they were earlier in the season. They haven't been playing that well. So,
All right, Max, what do you think?
give me the Bills with the points, and I'm going to parlay it because I want to be risky. Give me an Amari Cooper anytime touchdown.
Ooh, trying to show
is
up.
my sound better? Is my sound
you
better
sound
over
good.
here?
Yeah,
You're
you
good, mate.
sounded fine. The band in the background doesn't sound that bad. I mean, it's just some background.
Actually,
music.
they're not a very good band.
yeah. Yeah,
How much do you want to put on that, Max?
50.
I got you. I'm staying away from this game. I mean, the Bills could win this handily. They could win it by 12, 15. Who knows? They're very good. I don't like Mayo, man. I can't go. I can always go against Will Levis. I just can't stand him. So I am picking Buffalo, but I don't want to put any money on this one.
I'm doing the same thing. I'm picking Buffalo. I'm not touching anything else because 8.5 points is a lot of points. And even though they are the Bills and blah 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 blah, that defense in Tennessee is capable. So if they win by 7, I'll be not surprised. But if they win by 10, yeah, I'm not touching this game. Give me the Bills. Now it sounds bad. Where'd you go? Over to the band? Jesus Christ.
No.
All right, because.
It's all right, man.
But listen, just
that better?
tell them you're on a fucking podcast and just shut up.
I tried, man.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta say, look, we're on the Bleeding Burgundy podcast here. Or go up on the stage and start making your picks on the microphone.
Yeah.
No, Mike, the Beatles are very good. I spent the first half of my working years as a musician, so I do know music. Nobody.
Yeah. The Beatles were very good. They're a lot more musical than people give them credit for. And although I always was much more of a Rolling Stones fan.
Nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely not. All right, the next game we've got here, everybody's in on that one. This is a good game, I think. Houston
Great
Big,
game.
very
this.
good
Green
game.
Bay. Yeah, this is going to be fun, man. We've got Houston is going up to Green Bay to play. I haven't even bothered to check the weather in Green Bay because, as far as I know, it doesn't get too bad up there at this time of year. But you never know. Scott G might get snowed in for this game. The Packers are favored by 2.5 points. The over/under is 47.5. Let's start with you, Jesse. What do you think of this game?
Yeah, as well as the Packers are. I mean, they had a rough spot when Love was trying to come back from his injury. I'm still taking the Houston Texans, man. I like the Texans covering this game. I like the Texans for the outright win. So give me the Texans and put 50 on it.
All right, Max, go ahead. Well, let's wait for Scott. For all of you at home, watching Scott write a list
He got a new camera angle just so we could watch him right too.
Look at that. You can see that pen moving.
Apologies.
No apologies.
My camera that I've got the holder on is actually broken, so if it falls during the show, I apologise now.
It's quite all right. With no apologies
we'll see
necessary.
Scott won't be wearing pants during the record.
We are watching a master at work here. All right, so Max, what do you got in this game?
So first, I just want to point out that the Packers are going to be wearing their white helmets for this game.
Exactly. No, the whole white. It's a white out.
So the Packers are going to be wearing white helmets. So you have to change the graphic there, graphic boy.
Graphic boy. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna take the Packers with the points to win, and I'm gonna parlay that with a Joe Mixon and Christian Watson touchdown.
Ooh. Plus Green Bay. Do you have prices on that, Max, at all?
I can get one for you. Jacobs, Watson, and the points is gonna be a plus 858.
Did you say Jacobs? Because you just said Mixon there.
Oh, I'm sorry, I did say Mixon. You're right.
So it's Jacobs, yeah?
No, it'll be Watson, Mixon, and the Packers is gonna be a plus 1040.
Plus 1040. Wow. Okay.
And I'll put 50 on it.
Ooh. What's your return on that? What are they giving?
520.18.
Okay. I'm going to take Green Bay as well. I think in the whiteouts, I think it's a long way to go for Houston to get up there. I think CJ Stroud hasn't looked his best the last couple of games. I think Jordan Love is back to his best, or looked very good last week. Give me Green Bay at home. I don't want to put any money on this, but just Green Bay for the outright win.
All right. I do want to put some money on it. I'm going to put 50 on the Packers and lay the 2.5 points. I'm also going to put 50 on the over. And I like a Stephon Diggs anytime touchdown for another $50.
50 Diggs. And what was the other 50? Over, did you say? Yeah?
The over, yeah.
I've got you. Thank you, John. I've got that done. And are you taking Houston for the win?
No, I'm taking the Packers. Packers are going to win this
Taking the
game
Packers.
outright, yeah. But they're going to also win by more than a field goal. Or by at least a field goal.
Got you. Okay, next one.
All right, then. We are going to move on down to the game of the week. This is something that I think everybody should have to watch. You know, if you're a football fan, you should get up in the morning, watch the Jags and the Patriots, and then turn this on right after that. But before, because you've got about 45 minutes in between the games, you can take a hammer and smash every one of your toes to make the day complete. All right, so the Colts are at home against the Dolphins. The Colts are favored by 3 points. Over-under on this game is 43.5. This smells like dead fish and horse shit. What do you think about that, Jesse?
Oh, absolutely. You nailed it there, John. I don't know if Richardson's playing that. I've seen reports that he's healthy. He is playing. Man, I'm going to stay away from this game. I guess I'm going to take the Colts, I guess. I don't like it whatsoever, but I got to pick somebody to win this game. And I might go with the under. Put 25 on the under.
Yeah, the game smells. Max, what do you think?
So, once again, I'm going to build a little parlay here. I'm going to say the Colts -3. I'm going to put Devon Achane is going to hit the over on his receiving yards, which is set at 20.5. And I think he's going to score.
Okay, what would that give you, Max?
I'm going to put 25 on it for a 157-21 payout.
157.
21.
Okay. And who are you picking for the actual win?
Oh, the Colts.
The Colts.
Only want to be with you.
Thank you, Jesse.
I'm picking the Indianapolis Colts as well. I'm putting 50 on the under in this game. I don't believe in either quarterback, and I mean it's Huntley, isn't it, a quarterback for the Dolphins?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be a shit show from start to finish. I don't think either of these teams could get anywhere near 43 points. So, yeah, give me Indianapolis though. Just. John?
All right, I am going to take some money on this game. I'm going to take the Dolphins. I'm going to take those 3 points, and I want $25 on it because I don't believe in it that much. But I do believe that the Dolphins are about to get off the schneid because Tyler Huntley does throw the ball around, and it's about time that Tyreek Hill has himself a game. I'm going to put a parlay down on Raheem Mostert anytime touchdown, and I'm going to also give it to a Tyreek Hill anytime touchdown. So there you go. I'm going with the Dolphins in this one. Big time. Because the Colts, they are smelly, man. They stink, you know?
How much do you want on the Mostert and Hill?
$50.
Okay.
There you go. All right, we're going to go to a good game, I think. It could be a good game. It could have been a good game maybe 3 weeks ago, but I don't know that it's going to be such a good game this week. The Seattle Seahawks traveling to Atlanta to play the Falcons. It used to be that if the Seahawks came out to play a 1 o'clock start in the East Coast, it was a freaking wrap. You could just bet against them every time, but not so much anymore. The Falcons are favored by 3. The over-under in this game is 50.5. What say you, Jesse, on this game?
Yeah, the Seahawks are on a 3-game skid, and I think that continues. I like the way that Kirk Cousins is controlling the Atlanta's offense. Atlanta's going to be a tough out for anybody. I think they got a lot of good pieces. Bijan Robinson, obviously, and Cousins is playing well. So give me the Cousins laying the points, and I'll put 50 on that.
All right, Max.
The Falcons -3. The Falcons are going to win by more, but Falcons -3.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going with that as well. I'm going with that Falcons -3. I'm going to lay them points. I'm going to put 100 on this. I'm also going to take a Bijan Robinson anytime touchdown.
Mm-hmm. This is my big game of the week that I'm betting, and this is probably the game that everybody in fucking Vegas or Costa Rica are going, yeah, this is the one you should bet because this does look like a line that I'm taking the Falcons. I'm laying that 3 points. I'm going to parlay that into the over. All right. Okay. And I want a Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier anytime touchdown for $50 on the whole schmear. What's that get?
Okay. I wouldn't have a clue what that would get you.
All right. Let's see here. You said
Max. All right, go ahead.
Give me a second. So you said the Falcons with the points.
Right. Give me the points.
Anytime touchdown, Algier and Robinson.
And Robinson, and I'm also taking the over.
And the over. And you're putting 50 on this?
50 on it. Now, you know what? I'm rolling the dice. Put 200 on it.
200 is going to be a $1,499.78 payout.
There you go.
Can we just say 1,500?
1,500.
I'll give you the rest.
I'm good with that. You are my favorite bookie, Scott.
Because it's not going to happen, but there you go. Algier won't get you the touchdown.
Dude, Algier gets a touchdown on the dude. The
Falcons, he got one last week.
if the Falcons say, Bijan, you got 50 yards, okay, Algier, go out and get 50 yards. And then they give it back to Bijan, and then they give him again. They mix it up. And they platoon him once every other drive, man. And in the second half, Algier gets a lot of carries. Yeah, I think that's a good bet. All right, so that's the game, huh? All right, so here's another big game.
I love this
big game. The Detroit Lions are going to Minnesota to play the Sam Darnold-led Vikings. The Vikings are coming off a bye. They are favored by 1.5 points. The over-under in this game is 50.5. Jesse, what do you like in this game?
You guys already know it. I'm taking the Detroit Lions, and I got them on a big win. I think the Vikings are going to get exposed a little bit, or at least come down to earth. Yeah, they got a great defense, but I do not necessarily believe that Sam Darnold is a front runner for MVP. Jared Goff, on the other hand, is playing good. That whole Detroit offense is playing well. Detroit defense is also good. They had a big loss in the Hutchinson. That is a huge monumental loss, but I think they can overcome it. Give me the Lions. They're going to win by 10, and I'm going to put 200 on the Lions.
Bam.
On the money line.
There you go. All right.
And I'll also do a parlay, one of a couple, because I can't pull them up right now. But I'll do a Montgomery, and a Amon-Ra St. Brown touchdown I'll put 50 on that.
Scott, that will win him $183.88. That's a plus 367.
Got it. Thank you very much. Max?
I'm going to say I'm going to give me the Vikings with the points, and I'm going to smack the over, and I'm going to put 25 on the over.
We don't tell you're in Scoutstown for nothing there, bub.
Look, I got to get out of Scoutsland somehow. I got to
My
take
man's
some risk
living on
here.
Scouse Avenue.
I got to get some risk, all right?
What would 25 get you for that one then, Max?
25 on the over would be
Louisville's hanging tough in this game. I'm watching Miami-Louisville. I know.
Scott, parlay that with the Vikings. I'll put 25 on that for a $61 payout.
61 payout. Got you. Yeah, I'm also going to take the Lions in this. I'm going to lay them points, and I'm putting 150 on this. It's going to be a big win for the Lions. I don't believe in the Vikings. I just think how have they got that record they've got. But there you go. John, who's you backing?
Well, they've got that record they've got because Darnold has been good. He's not been good against the blitz, but he's been really good against just general pass rush. He's good when he gets outside of the pocket, and he's got guys out there that are making plays for him. So I'm also taking the Lions in a big win. It's time for Sam Darnold's big frickin' cinder block head to crash back down to earth a little bit. And, it's nothing disrespectful against the Vikings. I think that the Lions, though, are coming off of a big, gigantic win last week.
Massive win.
They're going to bounce off of that. And I think that the Hutchinson injury, even though they're going to miss him, I think Dan Campbell's the kind of guy that can do the old win one for the Gipper speech in the fucking locker room there and fire the Vikings up, and they go out there and they win this for Aiden Hutchinson.
You mean the Lions?
The Lions, whatever. I'm taking the Lions to win big in this game. I want to put $100 down on the Lions. I want to put $50 down on the over. All right. I'm going to take a Justin Jefferson anytime touchdown, a Jahmyr Gibbs anytime touchdown.
Is this all parlayed together, by the way?
Yes.
So
and that's what I like.
Jefferson and Gibbs.
And I'll tell you, let me throw a Sam Laporta. Let me throw a Sam Laporta in there too.
I was just going to say a Gibbs and Laporta for 25 for me.
And what are you putting
separate
John?
one?
The whole thing I'm putting $100 on.
You said Jefferson, Laporta, Gibbs, and who, Dad?
That was it. Jefferson, Laporta, and Gibbs. Oh, no, I didn't say St. Brown. Jefferson, Laporta, and Gibbs.
For 100, that will win you $1,219.
There you go.
So Jefferson,
John,
Gibbs, and Laporta. Wow.
Yes.
While we got just a little break here, if we could possibly, just because I think like around 3 o'clock, all these vehicles are going to start.
Oh, okay, we got
going.
Half an hour. We're good.
Yeah, if possibly we can run through it before then. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to mute, and it's just going to be a pain in the ass.
I got you. All right. Well, now Cincinnati and Cleveland. I don't think anybody likes this game. This game smells. This is the Paul Brown Bowl that they have every year in Ohio, and nobody gives a shit. And we all say, why the fuck do we all care about Ohio? And then this is why, because this game is going to happen. Jesse, what do you like in this game? The Bengals are favored by 5.5. The over-under is 41.5. This is going to be played up in the stinkhole we know as Cleveland.
Yeah, I mean, how can you not like the Bengals in this game? The Browns have absolutely zero offense. They're siphoning away their whole team. There's rumors that Myles Garrett and Greg Newsome are on the move to Green Bay, which I don't believe whatsoever. But no, give me the Bengals laying the points, and I'll put 100 on that.
There you go. Max, what do you got?
Give me the Bengals with the points.
Yeah. Putting anything on it?
No. If I put anything on it, it'll be the whole team of Ohio.
All right, I'm putting. All right, Scott, go ahead. Sorry.
You go, mate. I'm writing.
All right,
so I'm
Louisville just tied this game. This game is good. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take the Bengals, put $50 down, and lay the 5.5 points. I'm going to also put $50 down on the over in this game, and I'm going to go with a double chase. Anytime touchdown. Jamar Chase and Chase Brown. The double chaser.
And that one for 52, yeah?
That's one for 50. Well, just 50. The other $2 I'll just leave for the waitress.
Scott, did you get my Laporta Gibbs for 50 parlay?
Yes, I did, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Scott is a fucking writing motherfucker. And you know that dude is speed writing over there.
I got a good bank last week. I got a really good hit last week.
All right, next game. We are up with the Philadelphia Eagles at the New York Giants, which always to me looks like a sinus infection on the field. I don't know what else you could possibly say about watching this game. I can't stand either one of these teams. I'm always rooting for the frickin' meteor to come down from outer space and smash the stadium. Because not only will you get both of the teams, but you'll get a whole damn stadium full of Giants fans. The Eagles are favored by 3 points. The over-under is 42.5. Now, I don't know whether this is because they believe that the Eagles are that much better or they just don't believe in the Giants right now, but this is kind of an odd line to me. Jesse, go ahead.
I don't like this game at all, to be honest with you.
I never do.
I'm not betting nothing on this game. I guess, I think with neighbors that the Giants have been playing better, and their defense has been good. But I don't trust either one of these teams to put any money on it. I guess I'm going to go with the Eagles. They're more talented, especially on the offensive side of the ball. But I do like Neighbors. I think he's going to be a superstar in this league. He pretty much already is, and he's coming back from the concussion. But I'm not sure it's going to be enough. I think this game is a coin flip, to be honest with you. But give me the Eagles for a win.
All right, Max.
Give me the Giants +3. I don't think the Giants will. I think the Eagles will win, but I think the Giants will cover.
All right,
so I've got you as Eagles in the book, but you want to cover for the Giants.
Yes. Yeah. Real quick, just because the Americans will like this, the Oklahoma Sooner just collapsed on the field.
That's always fun. That happens about once a year. That thing goes wrong.
What do you want to put on the cover for the Giants, Max?
Let's put 50 on it.
Okay.
Scott, do you know what I mean by the Sooner,
yeah, I do.
by the way? Okay.
No, I don't. I haven't got
It's a covered wagon that they drag out on the field with these ponies and run it around midfield real fast as they can. And every once in a while it goes over. It topples
Nice.
over. So I guess it happened again. Go ahead, Scotty.
I was just going to say, I am taking Philadelphia for the win. I hate this game. I don't want anything to do with it at all. But Max, what would $10 get me for a tie?
Oh God. Let me find it.
If you can.
Something decent from Walmart. Pete's right. Post punchable face in the NFL today, Nick Sirianni. And I'm sure there's a whole stadium.
Daboll's a pretty good punchable face too.
He is.
I kind of want to poke his eyes out with my thumb.
I don't even know if I can find a tie on here.
I've got it as 5-1.
5-1 to have a draw. Oh my God!
I will take that.
All right. Well, then I'll tell you what.
$10
on the draw. Scott's going for nobody.
Who are you going?
Way to put your money where your mouth is, there, bud.
Yeah, liberal Democrat way of working. Anyway, we'll move on.
That's right. Everybody wins and nobody loses. Okay, so I'm going to take the Giants and those 3 points, and I'm going to put fucking $25 down on it. I think they're going to win this game outright. I think that I think they're playing better. I think that Jones is playing better. I think they've got a halfway decent running game. They've got a decent 1-2 punch now. Now that they know that this Tyrone, whatever his name is, the rookie, he looked good in preseason. Tyrone Tracy Jr. Yeah, he looked good in preseason, and he looked good when they put him in there before. Now they've got a decent punch, I think. I think the Eagles are this close to doing the Oklahoma Sooner Conestoga wagon and fucking fall over, smash over on the side. Sirianni is battling with the fans. Did you guys see the clip on Pat McAfee this week where he read an email? All we get out of this is a dickhead haircut. That was great. And so, that was in a win. So I'm taking the Giants. The Eagles are in disarray. And we'll move right along to the Las Vegas Rams again, or Las Vegas Raiders versus the Rams. Rams are favored by 6.5. 6.5 for the Rams. Over under is 43.5. Jesse, you got anything on this game? This is in Los Angeles.
Yeah, no, the Rams are still beat up. They're not a very good team right now. I think later on the season they will be. I think is Cooper supposed to be back? Cooper Kupp's supposed to be back this week, possibly. Yeah. So yeah, give me the Rams to win this game, but I'm just going to stay away from it. I don't like the line. It was, if it was at 4.5, I'd probably take it, but 6.5 might be a little bit too much for me right now. But I do like the Rams to win this game.
Max,
I think the Rams are going to win. I'm going to lay the points.
for how much?
$50.
Woo. All right. I think the Rams are going to win. I ain't laying nothing on it because I'm not picking anything. I'm just saying they're going to win, and that's it. Not touching this game.
I'm going to do exactly the same as you. I think the Rams will win this game. I think Las Vegas are dysfunctionally all over the place. Max Crosby kicking off. Obviously, Devontae Adams gone now, so who knows who's going to start at quarterback. So, give me the steady hand of Matt Stafford that even without weapons.
Real quick, because speaking of the Raiders quarterback, it's reminded me their quarterback is going to be Aiden O'Connell.
Right.
Yeah.
In his career, he has not registered a single quarterback scramble.
Well, I guess he throws the ball or he takes a sack. One
He
or the
said
other.
557 pass attempts in his career. He's
never scrambled.
He's never registered a scramble.
Well,
Wow.
okay. All right. So with that, here we're going to move on to the
This
Kansas
is going to be a
City
great game. This is going
and
to
the
be a
49ers.
great game.
When was the last time the Chiefs were an underdog? That's a good
very
question.
true.
I have no idea. It's just, they are this game. The 49ers are at home. They're favored by 1.5. The over-under on this game is 47.5. And I'm not sure what to do about this game. Jesse, what are you going to do?
Good thing
I
you
do.
know.
I'm definitely sure. I'm taking the damn Chiefs in this game.
All right.
The 49ers are still beat up. I'm not sure why the Chiefs are an underdog going in this game. Yeah, I know it's playing in San
They're
Francisco,
beat up,
but
too.
I'm taking the Chiefs, man. I'm taking the Chiefs outright. So I'll put $50 on that too.
Okay. All right. What you got, Max?
Hey, Holy Water, what's going on, bub?
I'm going to take the 49ers with the points, and I'm going to parlay that with a Debo and a George Kittle touchdown with $50 for a 435-47 payout.
Pat Mahomes just finds ways to win, though. I mean,
And
I
what
don't
was
think
the
any of
payout
us
there,
can
Max?
deny that.
435-47.
I'm going to give you 50 for that. There you go. Right, okay, cool. I'm going to take the points for... I'm going to lay those points for the 49ers. I think the 49ers win this game. I am sick and tired of the Kansas City Chiefs winning squeaker games. I just don't want to see it. So, get in. It's the Super Bowl replayed. So, give me that. Give me that one.
All right. I'm going to take the Kansas City Chiefs in this game, but I don't like it. I'm not taking I just don't like it. I'm not taking the over-under. I could see this game being a 23-20 type game. I will put one parlay down, and I'm going to put $50 down on a Kareem Hunt anytime touchdown and parlay it with a Deebo Samuel anytime touchdown. And then that's all I'm doing with this game.
Debo and the Hunt.
There you go.
Anytime.
All right.
I have that at 2.6 to 1. So,
Okay. Ain't much, but
yeah.
I'll take it.
Okay, I've got it. I've got it.
All right, we
Right,
got the
perfect.
New York Jets and the Pittsburgh Steelers with their one-sided helmet. Pittsburgh's at home. The Jets are a road favorite in this game. They're a 1.5-point favorite. I guess everybody's biting on Devontae Adams, or they just don't believe in Russell Wilson.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, they don't know what's going on with quarterback. Over-under in this game is a paltry 38.5. Jesse, what do you think?
Yeah, I guess just started playing better last week. I think the Steelers are a fake team. I don't think they're as good as their record, nearly as good as their record. They got a good defense, but give me the Jets in this game.
Okay.
I'm not going to put any money down on it, though. But give me the Jets. Devontae Adams is back. I think he scores a touchdown as well.
Okay. What you got, Max?
I'm going to say the Jets with the points. And, Scott, I'm going to do your favorite thing where I'm going to give a little parlay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to hit the under. And I'm also going to agree with Jesse that Devontae Adams is going to score in any time. And I'm going to put 25 on all three of those for a payout of $220. $200.20.
Whew. No, I'm not shooting at you. This Miami-Louisville game is really fucking fun.
Have you seen Irvin on the sidelines?
Yeah, he was just hugging the guy. Well, never mind. I can't talk about it because
So I've got that as
gotta get
Jets with the points, the under, and an Adams anytime TD, all
Correct.
as a parlay. I have got you on that. Now I am also taking the New York Jets here. I am putting 100 on the over.
Really?
I am going. Yeah, I do. I think he has got his weapon there, and I think he's gonna. I think New York could score 30 of them points themselves.
Ooh.
Russell Wilson's playing too.
Yeah.
You know what that means?
I will smash the other way, but I do think New York wins this game.
Whoa. Karen's still watching. Sorry.
What did you?
What was that?
Scott's gonna smash the other way.
See what I said there? Sorry. That's only on a Thursday, mate. That's where I become Karen, not the other way around.
That's right. You get
Anyway.
Scott goes to Southland.
Up for some pegging, dear. All right, I think that the Steelers are going to win this game. I don't like the Jets. I think T.J. Watt's coming around the end, and he's going to put Aaron Rodgers into an air cast. So, no, I don't. I do think T.J. Watt's going to get it, but I'm not touching this game. I'm not picking this game. I wish I didn't even have to pick a winner in this game. But if I have to pick a winner in this game, I'm taking the Steelers.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to move on to Baltimore and Tampa Bay, which I think is a
Great game.
excellent game here.
Great.
Monday night. We do have a damn good one on Monday night, except for the other one. Go ahead, Jesse. What you got on this game? Ravens are favored by 3.5. They are in Tampa Bay, and the over/under is 49.5.
Give me the Ravens minus or laying the points. I think they're in unstoppable force. The defense is getting better. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I'll probably go with the over as well. I'm going. Let's see. I'll do 100 on the over.
Dude says they're an unstoppable force, and then spends the whole podcast yesterday yelling about how our defense is just fucking awful.
So Baltimore laying the points. How much you putting on that one, Jesse?
I'll put 100 on that.
So you've got 100 on laying the points, and you've also got a separate 100 on Baltimore and Tampa Bay for the over.
Yeah. You know what? Just go ahead and parlay those. Parlay those.
Okay. Got them together.
And then the Zay Flowers anytime touchdown on top of that.
Oh, wow. Okay. Flowers anytime. Flowers anytime would give you 1.6 to 1. Not a lot of a payout there, Jesse, but it will be okay. So 60 pence on the dollar, which is not a lot.
Yeah.
I wanted to parlay all those together.
Oh, okay. Jesus, Max, can you help me out here, dude?
All right, read it back to me.
So we got Baltimore laying the points, and then we have the over in the game, and we also have a Flowers anytime TD for $100.
For 100, that is going to be a payout of $534.30.
Oh, someone's kicking off. Nice.
For this
If Jesse starts swinging in a minute, we know what's going on.
For this game, Scotty, I'm going to take
Max.
the Ravens with the points.
Okay.
And I'm going to lay 25 on that.
Ravens with the points for 25. I got that one. Nice. Okay, John? Did you already mention this one?
No, I haven't. You know, I got a feeling on this. I'm taking the Bucks. I'll take the 3.5 points.
Wow.
I'll put $50 down on it. And I'm just leaving it at that. I'm not going to take any parlays, even though it would be. If I put a parlay down on like a Derrick Henry anytime touchdown, it's probably like a -2 to 1. I have to give them $1 just to be able
That's
to do
exactly
it.
what it is.
Oh my God, that's terrible. So yeah, that's all I'm going to do. I'm taking the Bucks, and I'm taking the 3.5 points, $50.
Got it there. I'm not. I'm with you. I'm taking Tampa Bay for the win here. I'm not even putting anything on it, but I think Tampa Bay will win this game.
You sound remarkably intelligent.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem. Except when you're talking about going out on Thursday nights. You gotta watch that. You'll end up with a disease. I hope you'll lose weight. All right, for the shit game of the night that they're trying to.
Maybe I should.
This is on ESPN Plus. Is that what this is on? ESPN Plus. Yeah, you know, fuck off. I'm not fucking ESPN Plus. So here's a game that the only people that are going to watch are the parents of the players in this game because nobody's going to be buying ESPN Plus just to see it. If you want us to buy a game, you got to give us a game. Miami, Kansas City last year was fucking a game worth going and getting Peacock for. All right, so this is the LA Chargers and the Arizona Cardinals in Arizona. Chargers are favored by 1.5 over under 44.5 points. What you got, Jesse?
Yeah, I'm giving the Chargers in this game. Lay the points, put 50 on it. If Jim Harbaugh can survive a heart attack and come back on the field 10 minutes later, then they deserve to beat the Arizona Cardinals at their home.
Go ahead, Max.
I'm going to take the Cardinals in this game. I'm going to take them plus 1.5. And I'm going to parlay that with the Marvin Harrison anytime touchdown. I'm going to put 25 on it.
He's not out?
No, he cleared practice yesterday.
Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take the Chargers to win. That's it. I ain't touching anything else. Nope.
So that was Jesse, and that was John. I'm taking the Arizona Cardinals to win this game. I don't really care who wins this game, but you're taking the Chargers, did you say, John?
Yeah.
Okay, that is fine. Right, on to the game of the week.
Big game of the week. The Washington Commanders are at home on Darryl Green Day. What is that? All right, so the Washington Commanders at home on Darryl Green jersey retirement day and number retirement day against the Cream Puff Carolina Panthers. The Commanders are favored by 8.5 points. The over-under is 51.5. I would bet you Vegas is thinking that we're going to win like 42-10. So, Jesse, what do you think in this game?
I think it's going to be a little bit more than that, but I got us winning, probably in between 38 and 45 points to probably 20. So I'm going to take the over. I'm going to put 100 on the over in this game, and I'm going to have us laying the points as well and winning this game.
All right.
I'm not going to put money on laying the points, but I am going to put money on the over.
Go ahead, Max.
I'm going to put 100 on us laying the points. I think we're going to dog this team.
Okay. I'm not going to bet on it at all because last week I bet on our team and fucking lost. Now, don't you even put that up there. I know my freaking limitations, bud. And I don't bet on my team because they lose. I curse when it comes to my team. Sorry.
I'm also doing the same. I know you never bet on your own team, but we will win this game quite handily, I think.
I think so. Yeah, I think I'm picking us to win, but I'm not betting on it. So you can take that and go play with your new cat. All right. So let's see. Do we have anything left that we want to get to before the end of the show here? And Jesse has to run off.
Score prediction. Quick.
Score predictions. All right, Jesse, give us your score prediction for the Commanders over the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, I got 41 to 20.
You want that jersey bad.
41 to 20.
You ain't got to get you no jersey.
John, what are you saying?
I'm saying we're going to win 37 to 13.
Max?
45-10.
Yeah, you said that yesterday. I can't remember what I said yesterday. I'm going to go 30, 37-13. No, that's John. John's got 37-17. There you go.
Oh, well, okay, fine. Since I guess mine's not good enough for you.
No, yours is good, but
all right. So I gotta say, yesterday this quartet was on the Bleeding Burgundy podcast, and Jesse thoroughly yelled at all of us for being way overconfident about the team. And here we have everybody picking us to win by at least 24
I say
points.
y'all are overconfident in the defense, not necessarily overconfident in the team.
Well,
but you guys think our defense is better than it is.
Well, I can say this. Over fucking yesterday to today, you made our defense a field goal better. You gave up 23 yesterday and 20 today. So you're buying in. I know it.
Well, same difference, just 3 points. I mean, look, Scotty's 3 points less than
you.
Come on.
Yeah, I think we should romp this team, and I think the defense is going to get theirs, and I think that the defensive line is going to eat on Andy Dalton. They'll cause a couple of turnovers. I like to see it.
I would be very disappointed if we don't win by 20 points.
We
Genuinely.
don't have any inactives yet, right? Like
No.
No, not yet. So we don't know if Emmanuel Forbes, if they're going to protect him from Derrick Henry like they did last week.
We know that
protect him from
Armstrong is
Chuba
out,
Hubbard.
but
Yeah. All right.
All right, they're about to do the trophy ceremonies.
All right.
Okay,
Well, then,
okay.
good luck. I hope you win. I hope you win the best bite. All right, y'all. We will be back right after the football game tomorrow for the mashup between 1 Point Safety Show, Bleeding Burgundy podcast, and the Bunker, and international superstar, Andy Burrows. He may make an appearance. So all you ladies. And until then, we'll find out whether Jesse wins the trophy or not. We will see you tomorrow. Go Command.
887205.